and beautiful me.
Speechless about this girl.
Lesbian aunties out.
Derrick Barry! We got the dance moves.
February rushed in, and I was determined to start vlogging again. So right on the 1st, I took myself up for the challenge. And it was a great day to start, because our school organized an all-teachers trip to Ayutthaya, the ancient capital of Siam. So, you've lived in Thailand for almost 1 year now. You moved in May.
May, no, the end of May, no, June.
So June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. Already 8 months. More than 8 months. Almost 9 months. How you feel? I feel really Bangkok.
Feel amazing. How you feel?
And I'm asking you, Joey.
I feel sanuk. I wanna rescue some dog.
No, he wants to rescue a dog, and we just saw some puppies on the way here. If we end up rescuing another animal, I'm gonna die. But it's cute. It's a noble deed, but you know.
When I wanna feed the dogs, it's like
Such a huge responsibility. And they decide destroying your house inevitably. But we'll see. If that's my destiny, yeah, I just have to accept it. It was a lovely trip. We saw Wat Chaiwatthanaram, one of the most famous places there. And I love historical places like this. They make you truly feel the spirit of the days bygone. The temple was originally built in 1630 and destroyed in 1767, to then be reconstructed in the 20th century and be reopened to the public in 1992. We rented out traditional Thai attires and took out some incredible photos there. It is a beautiful place, definitely worth a visit.
I'm your beautiful one.
However, I'd love to come to Ayutthaya again by myself next time, to see more places like this and not to rush through everything. We also had lunch on a boat with karaoke.
We're all alone, why can't you see? You belong with me.
It was a nice little cruise that we took, and we ended up at the market. But the most interesting thing we saw there were a bunch of abused animals. Seeing that is never fun. I believe we as a society should learn to stop entertaining ourselves with other species suffering. And just because of sometimes being too much of socialites, right after coming back to Bangkok, we rushed for a Chinese New Year party one of our friends threw here. What a day! Working in Bangkok as a teacher, in most cases, unfortunately doesn't pay you half of what you could be making in China. That's just the reality of it. I had my reasons for moving here, and in no way want to complain about it. I love living in Thailand, capital L-O-V-E, at least so far. But living here has pushed me to take up a lot of extra classes. I mostly teach online, and most of my students are from China, because I've got some connections there. But every Tuesday I also go to students' homes in Bangkok. I once had this conversation with my 9-year-old student at school. She asked me, "Mr. Daniel, what are you going to do after work?" To which I said, after work, I'm going to do more work. Adult life doesn't make any sense, does it? So it's about 4:20 p.m. Finished work, walking to my part-time right now, and it's starting to get hot. I need a drink. Phew, a lot better now. I love the Mishui lemon water. Finished my first class. The sun is already going down, the moon is already up in the sky. It's quite a nice evening actually, quite pleasant. Not that hot yet. The teacher's day isn't over yet. I'm still going to my other student's house, and by the time I reach home, it's gonna be pitch dark already. And look at this, by the time I'm finished, it's almost like nighttime. Time for bed, time for rest, and I'm walking home alone in an empty street. It's lovely. A good time for listening to some music, but also quite tired, to be honest. 7th of February, we're walking home from work. How was your day?
Good. I don't have class. I went to the hospital and checked my body.
How was it?
It's okay.
What did the doctor say?
And I'm making Valentine's Day gift for my husband. Oh, you are my husband.
Girl. Then?
Then we are working home. We are having fruits. It's a mango. Green as hell. Green like straight. Alphabet.
Oh, it's mango. So sweet
Weird
or not?
green. Sweet. They put something outside to make it more sweet.
I've never had that, have I? I'm having watermelon, my favorite. And tonight I have 2 classes online. I'm not that busy. I'm not that tired either, even though it's starting to get hot. When I first moved to Bangkok, I found a part-time job and I was working 7 days a week. It was exhausting. Plus, working for yourself is obviously a lot more lucrative. At some point, I quit the 7 days a week working schedule, but I do now teach until 8 p.m. 4 days a week. So here's how most of my Thursdays go. 10. Wonderful. Number 6. I mostly am used to working all the time, but sometimes there's a part of me that wishes I had more energy for other things. Life is still a pretty fulfilling experience though. Joey works a bit less than I do, and he says he feels guilty when he's not working. To me it's a bit different. I just feel bored. I need to be busy with things, otherwise life is losing its purpose. Fun is fun, but I love being busy even though not always with the same kind of work. Being busy making videos is fun too. So having a peaceful weekend with nothing planned sometimes is the best thing. I get very lazy on those and often cannot force myself to do anything. However, we went out for an amazing Chinese hot pot and then Joey asked me to go to Silver Sand with him because he had a couple of online friends visiting Thailand for a few days, asking him to go.
我想叫Daniel跟我一起去，但Daniel不想去，然后我现在在拉他去。
今天晚上我累了，先休息这一周，不然下周没力气去干嘛？下周还要去看 Derrick Barry。
这周3休息，宝贝。
你说你烦不烦？Yes, I didn't agree. I didn't agree.
这个就是。
Yeah, I'm already breaking. I'm being convinced. I just want to have a peaceful evening and sleep early like an old grandma.
We will sleep early 2 rounds, then we go home.
But that's not possible. I don't believe
2
we will
rounds,
stay
go
for
home.
3 rounds.
2 rounds.
Silver Sand is always fun, but too much. We've had too much of Silver Sand lately. I don't want to say no to you. But honestly, I just want to take rest because next Friday we need to go to Derrick Barry again, and I'm a little bit tired of clubbing all the time.
No, like Friday we will go. It's a Valentine's Day.
当我真实的时候真的不太想去。
He's acting.
No, really. 但我真的累了，怎么办呢？
He's acting.
你妈的操！ We're at Silver Sand. Oof, I'm pretty ambiverted, I would say, with a strong incline towards extroversion. I love people, love sharing experience with them, love establishing connections and friendships. However, every now and then I reach a point at which I just need to rest by myself for a while and recharge. This was one of those moments. Socializing didn't feel particularly torturous, but rather exhausting. I'd say I'd much rather stay in bed and watch videos for a while, you know?
Let's introduce yourself one more time to the audience. Your son is here. Yes? Yes? You're my son? Okay. I don't know who's the father, but yeah.
On the 9th, we went for sushi. It's been a while and I was excited. Speechless about this girl. Speechless, completely speechless. We're going for sushi for lunch today. That was a plan that we decided and agreed upon a while ago. Because we don't move so much and we don't exercise usually, I said we're gonna walk there. Walk there and walk back. And Joey was feeling lazy. But then it was time for lunch. And instead of going out, so that we could enjoy a walk together and whatnot. Joe was sitting there with his Disney stickers for 10 hours. Because of that, it's already late. We're both hungry, but I'm still insisting on walking instead of taking a bike for the sake of exercise. And Joe was like, no, we're gonna take a bike. And I was like, and I'm like, no, we're gonna walk. Who asked you to waste so much time with your stupid stickers? And then he was like, okay, I'm gonna take a car, I'm gonna take a taxi, I'm gonna take a bike, and you can walk. And then I was annoyed. As a vegetarian, you might be asking, what is the excitement for? But I'm obsessed with vegetarian maki. The flavor of soy sauce mixed with wasabi plus seaweed is just an explosion of joy in my mouth. Valentine's Day, these are the flowers that Joey made for me.
这边感觉涂太黑了，这个阴影，在这边就还好，这边没有那么重。这个能这样。
He tried this thing where you use contouring to make your face look smaller for the first time ever.
But I'm still fat.
Success or failure? I don't know. Let's see. But we're going to see Derrick Barry live again, and yeah, second time. Hope he remembers us.
Woo! Make some noise as loud as you can for her. It's Derrick Barry!
Derrick Barry has a special place in my heart because it's basically through him that I found out what drag was at all. I was about 16, growing up in conservative Russia, not knowing anything about gay culture and whatnot. Until one day they posted a video of him dressing up as Britney on BritneySpears.com. I later would discover Drag Race only thanks to Derrick. So I'm forever grateful for this eye-opening experience he's given me. This was the second time for Derrick in Bangkok, and it was very nice to see that he remembers my name. This time he came along with Nebraska, we took some pictures together, it was a very fun night.
Okay.
It's
good.
2 in the morning.
Something. 2:15. Then
Our ears got like I think at least
destroyed.
yeah.
No, mine are fine actually. Fun.
Fun?
A lot of fun.
Good Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
February was halfway through, but there's more to come. I'm hoping for us to catch up again soon. And for now, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and comment on this video. It would mean a lot to me. All the best and see you soon. It was Daniel, Prince Crybaby.